In winter, when things slow down, it's okay to feel a bit low. It's a season when you probably should ease off a bit. Recognizing that you're not a machine. You can't maintain the same vibrant energy all year round. It's okay to hit the brakes a bit. If you find yourself fighting those winter blues by pushing even harder, you might actually make it just worse. Shift your focus to things that suit better this season. Remember to take it slower. Prioritize a consistent sleep schedule. Try to go to sleep around the same time, wake up around the same time, and sleep those 7 to 9 hours every night if just possible. I have been sleeping more the past few weeks than, for example, what I sleep during the summer, and it has given me so much more energy. I feel like I need more sleep. My body needs more sleep right now when there isn't so much light. Prioritize the self-care. Remember to take deep breaths, not rush to every single activity. Give yourself some time to recharge and don't set these crazy expectations of how many things you need to get done this week or this day or this hour. Sometimes you can take things slower. Don't take too much at once. You can break tasks into smaller steps so that everything is much more manageable. Take at least a few minutes every morning to start the day in a calmer way if that's not what you usually do. For example, just having that cup of coffee before going to work if you usually drink it at work. Remember to prioritize sunlight. Especially here in the north in Finland where I live, there isn't almost at all sunlight, barely any daylight during this time of the year. That really affects the mind, the mood, the energy that you have. Of course, you might live in a different part of the world and you might have a little bit of more of that, but most likely it isn't like in another season of the year. For example, in spring or in summer, there's probably much less light right now. So when you have it, make sure to go out at least once a day to just get a few minutes of the light. It can boost your energy levels so much. And when you are at home, open the blinds, open the curtains, maybe move your chair or your desk next to the window so you can feel the light more than if you were just all the time in some dark corner somewhere in your home at your workplace. And also, you can try to supplement vitamin D if that's something that you might be lacking if you don't get at least 30 minutes of sun every day, something like that. I don't know what is exactly the amount, but I remember it was 30 minutes because definitely here we don't get it. I barely get it 30 minutes all winter. Remember to hygge your home. I suggest to lay down some very soft pillows and blankets on your sofa and in your bed, for example. They just make the atmosphere much more cozy and give you that comfort to your living space. And the second part of this hygge is to have the lighting to be something warm, something soft, for example, candles or these lights that I have here. These things really create a relaxed atmosphere already. Last year I did exactly this. You can watch the video here next. I will also link it at the end of this video so you can check my hygge home out. Of course, if you have the energy, the time, the will, you can declutter a little bit, organize that living space first. It's much nicer to live in a space, or it feels more relaxed when it's clean and tidy. Remember to do fun activities. Even though you would be feeling low and maybe you don't have that energy to do a lot of fun activities, do what inspires you now. Do what feels good to you now, what excites you. It might be just getting yourself a puzzle and doing that every night. It could be some movie night or playing board games or just trying something new like indoor activity. Knitting, for example. That's what a lot of people here in Finland do during the winter. And something I have been doing now recently, it's diving into books that inspire me. I've been going to the library more and getting always books from there when I come back and reading those, and it has been very nice, I have to say. Something I maybe wouldn't do when it was the summer. Remember to connect with people. If you're just constantly at home, alone, isolated, probably that low energy, that unproductivity, the feelings that you are feeling will just get even worse if you're not talking with people, if you're not sharing your life with somebody. If you're really struggling, I think it's very important to talk to people about this, what is happening in your life right now. But even if you're not struggling, every once in a while connecting with others, asking them to come over or going somewhere where they are, or even connecting online. It's very important during these darker months when not a lot of things are happening, like events outside, picnics, things like that. You can do the hygge home with them or start some new activities, hobbies with them, kind of combining these two. Here's the video I mentioned, so how to create more hygge home this winter. Hope you enjoyed this one. Remember to stay kind and meaningful in your own beautiful journey. See you in the next one.